We're hoping, if not the end of this week, the beginning of next week, we'll get that disaster declaration for those folks that were most deeply affected by that horrible flood.
That's the word from Senator Shelley Moore Capito, who says people in Ohio and Marion counties should be hearing about an emergency disaster declaration soon. It has now been over 4 weeks since floods ravaged parts of Ohio County. Now the fight is only just beginning for those who lost everything in June, as more days go by without much help from the federal government. News 9's Olivia Zinn has more.
Well, people are beginning to feel forgotten about or even left out as days go by and federal funding still isn't at play following Ohio County's flooding. In just days, Texas received FEMA assistance, but still no sign for Ohio County more than a month later. We reached out to Senator Laura Wakim-Chapman to see why no movement has been made. What do you say? What is being done, for those people who are just wondering why didn't that come here as fast as it did for Texas?
Right. Well, it's my understanding, and again, I'm on the state level, but just talking to the federal delegation, is that it takes everybody to come together and fill out those forms, which I think was done. And at that point, if we qualify for FEMA, which, it was a tragedy, a disaster, I'm hoping that we do qualify. I think we will.
Governor Patrick Morrisey requested a disaster declaration within a week of the incident. Chapman sent a follow-up letter Monday to Senators Shelley Moore Capito, Jim Justice, and Congressman Riley Moore asking for help. In it, it reads, quote, "There is only so much we can do as state representatives," end quote, but still no response.
Some lost their houses and have nowhere to stay. They're sleeping, in hotels. Something has to give, and we need to help them immediately.
In the meantime, Chapman plans to back bills to prepare for future events. She recommends introducing the State Guard, an all-volunteer entity that other states already use, that responds to local emergencies at no extra cost to taxpayers. Dredging the waterways, she says, should also be a top priority.
There are things on the state level that can be done to try to avoid disaster when we can. Sometimes we can't, but also to mitigate the disaster when it does happen.
And again, as of Thursday, there's still no update as to when and if FEMA money will be coming through. Of course, News 9 will keep you updated. Reporting in the Wheeling Content Center, I'm Olivia Zinn, News 9.
Now we do have an update again. Senator Shelley Moore Capito says she is hoping to see that disaster declaration by early next week. Here's what the senator says she was told by the White House yesterday.
The president signs off on all of these. When I was told yesterday by the White House that he would consider this at the beginning of the week, we could look for it at the beginning of the week, I pretty much lost it, Bob, to be honest with you. And I said, what's wrong with the end of this week? And I think it's a process thing we're caught in right now.
Hi, I'm Dylan Cleland. Thanks for watching. And here's another video to check out, and be sure to subscribe to our channel.